Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more BattleTech. Well, we've arrived at our location and it's, well, we'll call it a little bit sad to say the least. We've only got one mission, we may as well go ahead and do it. There's no point in not making a little bit of money. This is against the Taurians. They're going to hate us more. Who would have ever thought that that would have been the case? We're going to go ahead and go for maximum amount of funding. At least this should offset our next financial month. And, well, it's a destroy base mission, so let's get going. So far, so good. So let's go ahead and try out some of our other stuff for now. You know what? I do like the Orion, but we're going to try out the Black Knight. We'll see how that works. So that's got an ERPPC for long range, and then when anything gets close, we have a whole heap of medium lasers and a couple of flamers, just because we can. As for other things, we've got the catapult, and then let's see. Do we keep the Phoenix Hawk? I feel like the Phoenix Hawk should be fine. We'll just run with what we've got. That should be yeah, that should be decent enough. So let's go ahead and deploy. That should make for a quick mission. Yeah, quick jump in, quick bounce out, and destroy the base as we go. And then we can shuffle across and see if we can find some better contracts elsewhere. I think I've got a pretty good plan as to where we'll head, but again, we will not get ahead of ourselves. Also too, if you do want to join on into the Leviathan's Marauders, we are still accepting applications. So if you've got a MechWarrior that you'd like to join on in, let us know in the comment section below on the community post or on the call to arms short that we've got. If all that you need is a first and last name as well as a call sign, but again, if you've got more information about your MechWarrior, we'd love to get to know them a little bit better. So either way, let's go ahead and see if we can we'll read the objectives and yeah, we'll get back into the game when it's loaded. So the objective: destroy the structure and escape. Cease and desist. Okay, so we have reliable information that a remote Taurian laboratory is attempting to reverse engineer sensitive Davian technology in violation of the usage license. They have failed to respond to our communications, and they cease and desist with these unlawful operations. Therefore, we authorize you to execute the license termination clause upon that facility. Okay, that contract does not specify any retrieval, Commander. We are to bring the base down and destroy the tech with it. I guess that's one way to make sure no one will use it.
Command interface initiated.
Alright, so what do we have? We're here to shut down a research base, approach the base, and destroy the designated buildings. Be wary of the base defenders and watch for any additional patrols in the area. Good hunting, Commander.
Never seen anything like this before.
Alright, so you know what, that's actually a little bit of a awkward situation for us to deal with. We've also got a garrison hanging out over here. Alright then, you know what, we're just going to go ahead and we will engage over on this side. We'll fight away from the base just in case they have any kind of turret, and then I suppose from there,
Heading out.
well, we'll destroy what we can find. Alright, what have we got? 35 tonner, nothing too bad. Let's go sprint on up.
Moving out.
Phoenix Hawk, let's go. You know what, that'll be fine.
Consider me there.
Alright, so what do we see?
Incoming bandit.
Hey, another mech rolling down the hill. There goes the Jenner, okay. And here we are, another Jenner on the side. Okay, first shot, PPC, swing and a miss. Barely missing all three of our mechs. That is... that could have been worse.
Aye, aye.
Let's go... got a couple of options.
Let's do this.
The Phoenix Hawk, we could zip on up. What have we got? Our TTS will help us out, actually. Make it a bit more probable to hit. I think that we make... yeah, the most of that. So why does that get worse? That's 40% there. But it's 50 and 55. Alright, you know what? That's fine. Let's move up.
Location confirmed.
We'll tag him. We'll see what we've got over there. Looks like... okay, medium lasers and SRMs. Oh, and hang on a second. A Panther sitting way back. Okay, well, let's target what we can.
On it.
Structure is exposed. It looks like these things are not in great condition. Let's just double check. Yeah, shoddy, 50% armor. That is...
Ready for orders.
That's going to be a very dangerous world for them to live in. Alright, so AC-20 could technically reach... Ooh. Do we give it a shot? I feel like we should. I want to see it go boom. But 45% is pretty abysmal. Large lasers could be good elsewhere. No, let's just reserve for a second. We'll get our other mechs up and running. What do we have? The Black Knight. What do you see? ERPPC could target very well. Could fire all of those medium lasers at him, but I think we'll move on up over there. We're going to go ahead and we're just going to target the single target. Yeah, 65% is pretty good. We'll impair his ability to do things, and if we miss, you never know, we could get that stray shot on the other Jenna. Alright, so how's he doing? Oh, he's in rough shape. Alright, big man, you know what? I think what we do here is we'll fire LRMs at the Panther and the Jenna, and then we'll let the Marauder clean up the rest, I think. Yeah, I think that'll do. Alright. Yeah, I think that's fairly likely.
Engaging multiple targets.
Alright, oh yeah, I forgot breaching shot as well. Very nice. The Panther lives.
Think I hit something good.
Barely, but it lives. Alright, well...
Standing by.
We could also maybe prepare against these guys. If we were to move there, what have we got? 40% on that AC-20. 45 against him. It's much of a muchness, you know what? Let's see. He's got damage reduction, but those percentages are about the same, whereas over here we can at least more or less guarantee what we want. Yeah, 45. Is there any extra altitude maybe we could gain? Not really. Oh, 50 and 80. Okay, you know what? That'll do. Let's go ahead and we'll take that against the Jenna.
Confirmed.
Alright, let's see if we can make this thing disappear. Yep. Yes, we can. Alright.
Target eliminated.
Center of mass. That's what we wanted. Alright, what comes next? The Jenna's moving on up. Looks like it's sprinting. This one is... Alright, a few scuffs here and there.
Minimal damage on that hit.
Yeah, minimal damage. Alright, here comes the Panther. They have impaired senses, and it looks like they were still able to get the shot. Okay, well, it's no big deal.
Minimal damage.
Alright then, our turn.
Waiting for orders.
They're not gonna like this. Let's see. 45%. 45%. What do we want to salvage? Maybe the Jenna? I suppose so. Yeah, let's just move on up.
On it.
A full salvo's a full salvo. Like, I'm not really too concerned whether we get salvage or not. At the end of the day, it's just trying to save the metal and kill the meat, sort of thing.
That's a kill.
Yeah, that's it though. It's fairly inevitable no matter what we chose. Alright, so if we get close enough, we can do a full salvo here. This guy's already pretty well beaten up. Do we want to go from the side, or do we want to maybe attack head on? Actually, you know what? We get a full salvo, and you know what? For those extra points of damage, I think we'll take it. Actually, you know what? No, let's be even smarter. Let's use our jump jets and get a bonus to our damage output.
Firing jump jet.
There we go. Let's make him disappear.
Firing all weapons. Enemy down.
All right. Very good. All right. Let's see. Black Knight. We can fire the PPC, but you've got a lot of evasion. We do have breaching shot. Ooh, that's possible. Oh, we also have jump jets, although that's only really good for point blank. Do we just fire everything and see what an Alpha Strike looks like? You know what? I'm a simple man. I see things, they go boom. It's kind of hard to say no. Let's go precision strike just to make sure that we're not completely going to whiff everything. And, you know, let's just make it disappear.
Engaging target.
Alright, right torso. Gone.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
And to think that was with a 40% damage reduction. It is barely standing.
Good to go.
Oh boy. Yeah, he's in for a rough day. Alright, you know what? Let's move. Oh, can we get line of sight? No, it's all indirect fire, so I guess we just move towards the objective.
Move order received.
And then fire.
Firing. Kill confirmed, Commander.
Alright, well that's the
Tango
garrison.
down.
That should be a nice little boost to payment. Yeah, let's just go ahead and sprint.
Location confirmed.
Oh, we do have turrets. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll get into position. Again, I'm not super concerned about what they have. Again, it's not like we're not going to have the indirect fire or
Location
whatever we
confirmed.
need. That'll do.
Heading out.
Gives us a chance to cool on down, which is nice though. We'll see what kind of turrets we're dealing with. A light turret. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's handy. That's not going to be too concerning. Let's just move up over here into the marsh.
Moving out.
Yeah, they won't get eyes on us though, because we're about to make this thing disappear. You know what? Let's... might as well let it go boom. Let's drop off of maybe a large laser, just so we're not generating too much heat.
I copy.
There we are. Alright, no vision for you.
Turret destroyed.
Let's
Yes, Commander.
see what comes next. Maybe technically see a building over there. Phoenix Hawk. Actually, if we jump up over here, we will get eyes on that turret, which I'm sure we can clean up.
Oh yeah. Here
Yeah,
we go.
that'll do. Alright, so there's a turret here, turret there, and one over here. For now, I suppose we just destroy the building? Yeah, let's just get the kill.
Target up. Enemy structure is weakening. Good shot, Commander. Enemy structure down. Target destroyed.
Alright, nothing too serious. The Black Knight, let's see. We're gonna need eyes on the prize, and I think, yeah, there we are. ERPPC can do it. And 65 damage, that's more than we need. We still stay nice and cool. Very nice.
Target destroyed.
Alright,
Yes, Commander.
now it's just a catapult, and I think we just sprint. Yeah,
Roger.
we obviously could start taking out the buildings, but again, I want to take out the turrets first, and it's not going to be that much of
Let's do this.
it's not going to be that much trouble for us to do.
Good to go.
Alright, so Phoenix Hawk, let's go ahead and use your jump jets yet again. Can we get eyes on everybody? Yes, we can.
Jumping.
That's all that we need. What do they have? Shredder turrets, SRMs, and flamers, and a couple of AC2s. Alright, well that's probably the most dangerous one, so I guess we'll fire at that first.
Copy that.
And that's all we needed.
One last turret.
And then... you know what? We'll just roll Rannick up and we'll start putting damage on
Copy that.
whatever we can destroy. 150 points. 150. We'll get rid of the big boy. Let's fire roll.
I copy.
There we have it. That's most of the destruction
Target
taken care of.
destroyed.
That leaves our Black Knight, which we can... we can either target our main objective or... No, we can't get that turret. Alright, well if that's the case, maybe we just focus in on
Standing by.
whatever else that we want. And I think we'll go... Let's go ahead and we'll move up here. We'll go ahead and take down
On my
the
way.
turret. I'm pretty sure that this is... Oh, it's not it. We can destroy it with a single barrage. Alright, that'll do. We'll spread the LRMs across.
Acknowledged.
There we are, turret down. That should be some bonus pay, I'm hoping. They often like to say if we get the turrets, we'll get bonuses. And then that just leaves you to march on up. And I guess we'll go... You know, 150 is a little bit... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Technically it's 150. Let's drop off... Let's drop off those two and make it a bit more... you know what, I don't care. Let's go.
Engaging target.
If we're going to destroy it, we may as well do so with a good laser light show.
Target building destroyed.
Yeah. And then what else do we have? We have a large building here with 128. That's got 100.
Receiving you.
Let's destroy. Yeah, that'll do. We'll take down... Yeah, the big turret. That seemed... Oh, wait a second. We've got too much heat. Alright, at least that we can make work.
Firing.
Method inbound, Commander. I'll meet you at the LZ.
Flatten that one.
Well, that's a nice day out. There we go. Everyone's down.
Mission
No need
successful.
for a specific extract. Alright, so no damage. No choice in salvage, but that's okay. We want the money. We also get a nice payout because we are quite honorable with the Federated Suns. So let's see, an extra 25% and an extra 10 takes us up to just short, yeah, 670,000. That'll do lovely. No one's hurt. That's excellent. Everybody got a kill. We got a couple of jump jets. Yeah, oh look, don't get me wrong. I would have preferred some tonnage of a mech. But at the end of the day, we were there for the money, so it wasn't really anything to write home about. Alright, so I think that means we can pretty much go ahead and... oh yeah, we should be able to get an upgrade for Cosmo. That would be good. And then I'm not sure if there's going to be too much in the way of XP for our people to really need... for us to be able to afford
Live to serve.
the upgrades. Yeah, we'll still save on gunnery there.
Receiving you.
Big man, yeah, still short.
Awaiting
Cheese
order.
goblins, fine, although we could continue boosting up our cold shot bonuses. No, I think we still go for that overheat.
Good to go.
Cosmo, let's go. Oh, we could go for that extra accuracy. We could also work on the cold shot bonus, and maybe we can get him with the extra initiative too, because it's only Rannick right now who has the initiative bonus. Yeah, let's see if we can get get Harris to that next thing. We could also boost up his health just in case he gets wounded, just minimize the impact on recovery. I think that's the plan. And then everyone else is all good. Alright, so, what do we have left? I think that was it as far as contracts are concerned. Yeah, we're not going to take that one. We'll head past the store just because I cannot remember. Was there anything we wanted? Small laser with extra accuracy? I suppose it's not the worst. It's only 45,000. Yeah, look, we'll go ahead and we'll buy it.
New weapon systems
We'll go ahead
available.
and throw that into a mech somewhere. We'll go maybe not extra accuracy for that. No, maybe we throw it on... Yeah, let's just double check the Phoenix Hawk small lasers. We should have another one in here somewhere. Small laser. Okay, they're both modified. The assassin, you know what? Yeah, sure. We'll go ahead and we will refit that one with a slightly more accurate small laser. We can already ignore 3 of its, what is this? Yeah, intercept system ignores 3 evasion. So a little bit of bonus accuracy is going to be delightful. Go ahead and we'll pop that there. And, yeah, that'll work. Alright, so I've got that confirmed. Any other components we want to throw in? Anything? LRM-10. Okay, so we've got a modified one of those. and an SRM-4. Okay, so we could go ahead and put that in the Shadow Hawk, but I'm looking at our... Yeah, we should be able to do that, yeah. The Shadow Hawk has an SRM-4, which we can swap out for a modified one of those. That'll do nicely. Extra damage and extra stability is appreciated. No SRM-6 modified, that's 1 day.
On it.
And then...
I'll let you know when that's done.
Oh, what else had an LRM-10? Surely something had one at some point. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm thinking maybe the Trebuchet. Yeah, I'm thinking that had... That might have had a, yeah, an LRM-10 at some point, but that's okay. We'll keep it in storage for now. Let's go ahead and check out the navigation. I'm thinking what we're going to do is, again, I'm trying to boost up our reputation with the pirates if possible, so we're going for some of these low-level things. If we swing over here, that'll only cost us 12 days. That's not very long as far as time's concerned. It's a little bit of money, but they do have some pirate missions, and I'm hoping that it's one of them. And then from there, we'll also be in Federated Sun space, so we'll have some very nice bonuses to our purchasing power. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, alright, so back onto the jump ship. And yeah, quick turnaround from the planet. Oh, okay, hang on a second. Moonlighting with an LRM. While pacing through the mech bay on a sleepless night, you stumble across Big Man. He's fiddling with a stock LRM. A jumbled pile of loose metal and wires litter the deck, plating around him. As you approach, Big Man looks up, a sheepish grin on his face. Hello, Commander. I was just trying to tune this beauty, maybe get a little more performance out of her. Could you do me a favor and keep this from the Chief, though? He's already shooed me out of here once this week. Alright, you know what? We've seen this before, we can tell him it's not his job, it's not going to be here nor there, but you know what, maybe we've got LRMs to spare. I don't know, maybe we get a benefit? Alright, I suppose that was in storage for a reason, so we can afford to lose it if things go wrong. Just be careful. These weapons are meant to destroy mechs after all. Later that week, Big Man catches you in the hall with an update. Commander, I'm sorry to report I wasn't able to modify the weapon like I wanted to, but I was able to put it together back again just the way it was before. Double and triple checked it, just to be sure. Okay, no lasting consequences. It's not here nor there. Alright, so let's see. We've got one more. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, we're going to be able to travel there in... we'll have extra time for missions. All of our mechs will be up and running. And then I think we'll still have a little bit of time, yeah, before the next Argo upgrade. Yeah, before that, what was it, the Gamma Pod? We need the, yeah, we need to keep things going. So I think what we'll do is once the Gamma Pod is up and running, I'll quickly swing over to maybe completing...
Job's done, Commander.
What is it? Maybe completing one of the other morale boosts, because we're at 27, and if we can get to 31, that's going to boost our morale from 15 to 25 per round, which is substantial. And then if we can continue it growing, that would be even greater.
Waypoint reached, Commander.
Alright, well, either way, we've arrived, so let's visit the store, as we do. Let's see, there's Rifleman, there's a Zeus. Oh yeah, haven't seen one of those yet in the field. AC2s, flamers, yeah, it's, oh, a heat bank. Okay, you know what, not the be all and end all. Overheat threshold, maximum heat. I'd rather an exchanger. Alright, well, yeah, I don't think that's going to change too much for us. Alright, well that is what it is. Let's go ahead and we'll just double check our MechWarriors, make sure that if they've been through the training module,
Commander?
we don't have anything we can benefit from.
Yes, Commander.
Looks like...
Awaiting orders.
Commander.
No, we're not going to have anything, it seems. Alright, that's all good. But either way, that is where we're going to call it for today. We'll come back and see what the contracts are in the next one. And hopefully we'll be able to make a little bit more money and boost our reputation with the pirates. So if you do want to see that, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.